This isn't your typical podcast, my nigga. I don't hold my tongue for shit, and neither do the men around me. If you're looking for something a little bit more vanilla, I highly advise you to turn this motherfucker off, cause we about to talk that shit.
Everything XL.
Shit. Man, my nigga. What's up, Jay?
What's happening?
What you been up to?
You know, sports, getting money.
Sports and getting money.
Yeah, bro, he sound like he thugging.
I like that. Sports and getting money. Who you bet on? You bet on the GOAT? You went against the GOAT, bro?
No, actually, statistically speaking, no way. Because I read this crazy ass thing where it was like his percentage of winning the Super Bowl ends up being like 40%, and then Steph Curry's like all-time 3-point percentage is like 36%.
Oh shit!
So that means that Tom Brady is more likely to win a Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to hit a 3-point shot.
Fuck.
That is insane.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's
Steph
crazy.
don't miss.
Steph don't. Damn, you just put it like that. You just made my bet feel 100% more secure.
Bro, you gotta keep your white partner, man. Yeah. They keep your spirits.
Yeah, they keep you going.
Oh man, for the people listening and for the folks watching, you feel me? Y'all know to get down. So let's run through these motherfucking sponsors. Pretty Dope Xperience. If you want dope music, you gotta go out and go get it. Tap in with my peoples, download the app, and check them out on Instagram at Pretty Dope Xperience. If you ever in the town and you need a haircut, pull up on my peoples over at Kingdom Cuts. They over there on 7529 Northeast Glisan Street, Portland, Oregon. If you ever in the town and you need someone to come through and come whip up some good food for you, tap in with my homegirl Chris at Fire Fusion Foods on Instagram. That's FIYAH_fusion_foods. Check out Wifey on the gram at Jenn Got Cakes. And Flight Lounge PDX on Instagram. If you ever in the town and you want to pull up and smoke with some folks in the community, that's the place to be. We got 2 locations for you, 5427 Southeast 72nd Ave, Portland, Oregon, or 5944 Northeast Sandy Boulevard. And also, if you ever in the town and you fuck around and end up in the jam and you need a tow truck or a trustworthy mechanic to come and look at your car, you feel me? Pull up with my peoples at Tow Zone, also known as Break Zone. They on 1505 Columbia Street, Vancouver, Washington, 98660. Hey, surprisingly, I wasn't out of breath that time.
Been working on that cardio.
Bro, pacing myself, man. Right. But, yeah, man, y'all know to get down. I got somebody in here with me. We thugging. This man goes by a couple of different names, you feel me? Prince of the City, I done heard it a few times. MV. Also known as Mikey motherfucking Vegas, but hey, I'm gonna let this man tell him about him.
Yeah,
my nigga.
Yeah. What's that with you, brody?
Was man in there.
Appreciate you having me on. You feel
bro,
me?
it was Mando. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't be a Portland-based podcast. You feel me? Without the man himself. You feel me?
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man.
It's all love, family. We just up here thugging it, kicking it,
smoking good weed, having a decent conversation, man.
All of that. What you got rolled up, my nigga?
I'm smoking some Pablo right now, bro.
Pablo,
man. I'm gonna let you hit this Pablo, man. I ain't even on the market yet, man.
Oh, this is some untapped.
Nah, we ain't. Yeah, we smoking exclusive today, man. I'm gonna smoke a little bit of Pablo, man. I got some of this red bag for you. Since you on Crip Time, I got some of this blue bag for you. We gonna smoke a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
Everybody that don't be the old top I ball, but don't get it fucked up. I got a couple of blood hubbies too, so I'm on whatever the gas at. You feel me? And I'll be the one to tell you if what's in the blue bag ain't gas, but it's in the red bag. Guess what, nigga? I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to the store. Hey, bro, give me the red bag, my nigga. I'm not ashamed of that.
Yeah, man, it's more of a unity thing for us, man, because you know, like our brand is, you know what I mean, it's all about bringing us together. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what hood you from, what walk of life you from, you know what I mean?
All of that.
As long as you focus and you on a positive movement, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we about. So we rock with it. You know what I mean? We got Bloods, Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, you name a gang, man, that's riding with us.
All of that. And it's crazy that you even brought that up. Hold on. You smoke it?
Go and hit that Pablo, man.
Come on, Jay. I like to mention this every podcast that I have because you never know who's listening or who's tuning in when they decide to tune into the wave. You feel me? Right. So with that being said,
gas. I gotta interrupt. That Pablo's at gas.
So with that being said, my the thing about my podcast is like I want to be able to connect people that wouldn't normally tap in with us to tap in. Because let's be 100, when it comes to like podcasting, like that ain't what niggas do. You feel me? Even though certain things like big boy radio, that would low key be considered podcasting, even though it was never labeled that. You feel me? Yeah. So now that the label podcasting has become popular, you feel me? Yeah. What can I do to contribute to not only just the music world, but this new lane that's becoming hot? You feel me? So with that being said, little fucking Timmy or goddamn Jason down the street, you feel me, probably wouldn't tap in with you or know anything about you or let alone even fucking look in your direction, you feel me? But now that he done heard you in a podcast, something that's a part of his world, now he feel like he know you. Yeah. After listening to you talk for about an hour. Now he want to know about Pablo. Now he want to go tap in with the Trap Kitchen. Right. Now he want to go tap in with the old Mikey Vegas. You feel me?
Right.
The motherfucking coast to coast Mikey Vegas. You feel me? The premature millionaire Mikey Vegas. You feel me? So with that being said, that's what we on today. You feel me? So we're gonna take these people down a timeline. You feel me?
Come on, let's do it. And that's what you said about like bringing something. I think like with the podcast and everything you're doing, you always got to be true to you. You always got to be you. Don't ever step outside of being you for your lane. Right. Because it's just like fucking reality TV, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted to see what these motherfuckers is doing, and they tuned in to them being them. You know what I mean? You let these people get on TV, and they be them, and then people want to see what the fuck's going on.
A motherfucker ain't gonna tap into everything XL for me to be say cheese.
You feel what I'm saying? They want to tap in to see you and see what you putting out there, what you putting your stamp on, or what you know what I mean, what you're interested in. You feel what I'm saying? So never stray off from your vision, you feel me? And that's what I always tell people, like whatever your vision is for what you're doing, never stray off, stay true to that, stay true to you.
So speaking about being true, right? Mm-hmm. I believe in giving niggas they roses, you feel me, while they still here, you feel me? And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a super like, oh, Mikey Vegas rapper fan, but I did tap into your music when I first came to Portland, and it was one of those things where like, bro, dope, you feel me? To me, the dopest shit that you didn't ever put out, it was the single though. But what album was that? The you and Flyboy and Mo album. It was you on the cover. And it said Mikey Vegas, Flyboy Mo, Go Kilos in the Trap.
Go Kilos in the Trap.
And I think it was that video. Was that you and Spank that was running through the woods and shit?
Go Kilos in the Trap.
Bro, that shit right there, that was probably like my favorite Mikey Vegas song. Right. But other than that, like you got hella shit, bro. Fly Rock, Cushion Codeine, Premature Millionaire, Oregon's 1, 2, and fucking 3. Right. Rich by Culture, Confessions of a Hustler, GOAT 1 and 2, The Definition of Fly, Volume 1, 80s Girls, LOL, Loyalty Over Love. Yeah. That shit was dope as fuck. That shit go hard. What was the single off of that? Was it the one with you and AOB?
I think that I don't remember the single off of that one, but it was probably with Mo, and because like I produced that project, and like that, like every project I do is significant to something. You know what I mean? Right. And,
or was it Back to Ballin'?
Back to Ballin' was the single off Go Kilos with me, Aaron O'Brien, and Mo. Yeah. That was like a lot of like, and like I recorded that project after going through like some crazy shit. I lost my nephew, you feel me? And I was like, just depressed. I didn't really want to do music, shit like that. And like the day after, I know it was the day of his funeral, we had booked a studio session. And after the funeral, we went to the studio. and
did
recorded Back to Ballin'.
Bro, you can tell that I ain't gonna woof. I was a fan of AOB before that, but that song specifically was like, damn, that nigga could sing, nigga.
I've been working with AOB like for a while. Like it was crazy. The first time ever doing a song with AOB was my song One Hit Wonder with E40.
I ain't heard that.
You never heard that?
I never heard that.
Yeah, so I had a single. I had
Slipping on Slabs.
Yeah, man. I had a shit, man. I was getting ready to put out a big project, Premature Millionaire. Project never really came out, but I was getting ready. We was working on that.
What happened?
Shit, man. Shit with the label. We was doing it with a company out of the Bay Area, SMC, and they had like Messy Mar, Filthy Rich. They had everybody at the time.
Is that how the Messy Mar feature came about?
Yeah, that's how I got to working with Mess, like, a lot. Mess was, like, I was working with Mess at the height of his career, bro. Yeah. So, like, I have a different opinion and perspective of that dude because, like, I worked with a lot of artists, and I'm going to keep it real. Like, him and J Dig are, like, the most genuine cats I've worked with. You feel me? As far as, like, being in the height of their career and, like, just blessing, like, seeing me and, like, loving my aura, like, just seeing, like, Mess used to always be like, man, you got it. Don't let nobody tell you shit, you got it. You feel me? And he wasn't just talking about music. He's just saying in life, bro, you got it. Like,
he seen something early in you that you didn't see.
And, like, as a rapper of his, like, yeah, I think this one, every car riding down the street is playing Messy Marv. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Messy
Marv.
You know what I mean? Like, he the biggest, and he
How
like.
was that the song,
You feel
though?
me? He's sending me songs, like, hey, little bro, jump on this, do this. This about to come on the album. And this shit was like, you know what I mean? It was like unheard of. Like, this is when everybody was going to him to try to get an album with him to make they shit jump.
Yeah, because he was that nigga to do that at that time.
Yeah,
he was on everybody's shit. He had like hella like collaboration albums.
That's why I respect Filthy, like, his grind and his hustle too, because I watched when they was bringing him on and they're saying, oh yeah, this dude Filthy is gonna do A, B, and C, and I'm sitting in the meetings, like, and they talking about my project and we talking about everything, and like, just to see everybody's shit just taking off, and like, I was like, you know what I mean, my project was on the way to come out too, and just they label fell apart, and just being in the midst of, you know, of a breakup of a label, and you know what I mean, like.
That fucked your whole shit off?
It fucked off the project, really. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And, like, bro, I spent a lot of money, a lot of time. Like, Nonstop, you know what I mean? Nonstop came, and he was mixing the mastering the project for me. This, you know what I mean? Like, I really reached out to, like, everybody that was really doing something.
Was this Nonstop before he was Nonstop?
I mean, Nonstop always been Nonstop. Like, don't get it fucked up. You feel me? He's always been super talented. He's always, you know, been the GOAT on the beats from the Northwest. Like, he's been that. You feel me? And, like, when I was doing the project, he was in Atlanta. This was, like, probably early on his Atlanta, when he got out to Atlanta. He was out there, and he was doing shit for people and all of that shit. And I reached out to him, like, bro, I need that sound. You feel me? Like, I need my shit sounding big. You feel me? And you know what I mean? Me and him worked it out. We worked out the, you know what I mean, what the price and shit was going to be. It was fair, you feel me? And I'm like, you know what I mean? Let's go. He came. He was flying back out here, and we went to a dope-ass studio, mixing and mastering and putting the shit together, and just had the shit sounding right.
So he really put his foot into it.
He did, man. You know what I mean? And, like, we ain't always seen eye to eye on certain shit, but, you know what I mean? Like, I always had a respect for that dude for, you know what I mean? Even if he got paid for coming to do what he did, like, he took his time to come and really make sure my shit was subpar to, like, I think he was mixing, like, T.I. shit at the time, and, like, that was one of the things. He's like, nah, I'm playing, like, I'm running through the SSL board. I'm doing AB. You know what I mean? Just shit that.
I'm going to keep it 100. When it comes to being a man, and this is what I feel like a lot of men fail to realize, like, bro, when a nigga take time out of his day to do something for you, knowing damn well he could have been doing 1,000,001 things and he didn't have to do it for you, bro. Give that nigga a little respect.
You want to know one of the... You know,
put some respect on that nigga name, bro.
That's real shit. You want to know, like, some shit that blows me when people say, well, all I wanted was some time. I just wanted your time. That's the most valuable thing I have.
Hey, I just posted something about that on the book the other day.
Fuck anything else. Family and time is the most valuable.
Because you can't get that back, bro.
You can't get your family back when they gone. and you can't get your time back when it's gone. You feel me? So like, my time is the most valuable fucking thing I have. So when people like, I just wanted a little bit of your time, a little bit of my time, bro. That like, my time is really money. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's why, like, I don't give a damn who it is. You can go back and look at any kind of conversation I've ever had with somebody, especially like either on the book or the gram and shit. Like, I always make it a point to tell people, I appreciate you. You feel me? Because you can never sit there and say, oh, that nigga is ungrateful. The fuck if I am. You feel me? I respect your time more than you respect your own time.
Period.
You feel me? So when a nigga like you come up here and come sit down, nigga, I appreciate you, bro.
Right
I
on,
fucks
bro.
with it, my nigga.
It's love, bro. But yeah, what I was saying with AOB, like first time meeting AOB was working on the track I had with 40. And I forgot where I heard AOB sing at, but I like reached out to him. And I'm sitting at the studio at Coast to Coast, Lil Fats in there, ASAP. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this dude to come sing on the track. And I reached out to him. He was like, cool, we're coming to get it. And then he came to the studio to like knock it out. And he had his manager, this lady that was like being his manager at the time, right? And she like comes to the studio with him, and she's like, oh, in my head, if I invite you somewhere or I have you come somewhere, I'm always gonna compensate you.
Of course.
This is business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't, even if you don't ask, like, you getting compensated. Anybody has ever done any, like, on the track with me or anything, like, bro, you getting, like, if I ask you to come here and get on my track and do something, I'm compensating you for your time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And she was like, just like tripping, like how like she had him sing in front of us, and it was like saying how much he's worth. And in our head, we're already like, why are you explaining his worth to us? Like, we see the value.
She must have not understood what was going on.
You feel me? And then at the end of the day, I'm sitting there and like, I went in the kitchen to get some water, and Lil Fats is telling me like, aren't you putting him on the song with E40? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what the fuck are they out there talking about? Like, this is gonna be like probably the biggest record he's been on. And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking E40. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a big record, but I don't look at it like that, bro. Like, he's talented. I want him on this song. Like,
right.
I'm gonna pay him for his time.
You wanted him just as much as 40.
40. Like, you feel me? Like,
that's a big.
Honestly, because I was you feel what I'm saying? Like, putting him on the song, and then from there it was like, we like sort of bumped heads, and he knocked the shit out, and then like me and him was conversating, and I was just like talking to him, and he was like, damn, bro, you hella cool. And like me and Aaron like had a good relationship ever since then, like, bro, working dope on songs. So anytime I like, he's like my go-to person if I need somebody to sing on the hook. You feel what I'm saying? That's
how I feel about Rich. Like, that's
your go-to. So like, Aaron is so talented, bro.
The thing,
he should have been out of here.
A long time ago, bro. A long time ago.
I've heard like, you go over there to like, sometimes I just go over there to his house to get a hook from him or something, and he just played me shit, and I wouldn't even end up getting a hook from him. I just like spend the time just listening to that dude's material and be like, somebody needs to appreciate this. If nobody else does, I'm getting to sit here and listen to it, and I appreciate it because I know he made the beat, he wrote it, he sung it. You know what I mean? He got 3 kids upstairs that he got to take care of, and he's like, you feel me? And he's doing it. So like, I've always had like the utmost respect for Aaron O'Brien as an artist.
The thing that made me like him as an artist was like, okay, like with Rich, I go to Rich when I'm on my ratchet, you feel me? Like that's my Nate Dogg / Ty Dolla type of, you feel me, vibes, you feel me? Yeah. But when I tap in with AOB, like that's the pain, the struggle, church type of vibe, you feel me? And it's like he's gonna bring that, I don't want to say soul, and Rich doesn't bring the soul, but it's more of a like, AOB's gonna make you think. He gonna make you think like,
I have so much unreleased music with that dude. I have stuff that he just put hooks on that I was like, you know, some hooks we wrote together, but it just, once it's laid on there, it's just so dope that I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up. And I got all the confidence in myself in the world, but I'm just like, damn, this motherfucker went so crazy on there.
Oh, God.
I don't want to be the one to fumble this track, you know what I mean? But yeah, AOB is my guy, man.
How did, where we leave? Oh, the LOL, Go Kilos in the Trap was another one. And then the cover for the Murder Dog magazine. How did that come about?
Shit, man.
That's old.
Yeah, that's old. Murder Dog was the shit back. Like
in high school for me, it was.
Yeah. Murder Dog, like, bro, I've been doing music for so long, bro.
Nigga, I got some questions for you, bro. I went back like 12 years on your ass, nigga.
I've been doing music for so long that like that was just an era in time. Swag was super popping out up in Seattle. All of us from the town that was on the cover was super popping.
I got put on to Mitchie Slick through Murder Dog.
Yeah.
That's how I got turned on to Mitchie.
Like, bro, Murder Dog was for a West Coast up and coming artist, like that was big to get put on the cover.
I was going to 7-Eleven in high school to go pick up my XXL magazine with 50 Cent on the front. I was going to go get the Source magazine with T.I. on the front, you feel me? And now I'm picking up my Murder Dog with Mac Dre on the front of that motherfucker. Like, that's what I did in high school. Fuck the CDs. I went and got magazines.
I got a collection of magazines, like shit that we just been blessed to be a part of and be in, like, you know what I mean, all the way to be in the Source magazine. Like, that shit was...
You was in the Source?
Yeah, we was Unsigned Hype. I forgot what year it was, but like probably 08 or 09, me and the Lodge.
And what did you being in that magazine do for you after that?
Bro, it everything I've been through has been one big lesson that got me to where I'm at now. You feel what I'm saying? So like every time, every accolade, everything, I learned something from it, and it helped me like skyrocket my shit to the next. You know what I mean?
Right.
Being in those magazines get you recognition, get you people sending you emails and calling you that normally wouldn't call you. You know what I mean?
Okay, and then for like, of course, a lot of people that are watching or listening to this, like that don't do music, wouldn't understand some of the things that me and you understand, and me and you both know like people can pay for them spots. You feel me? So it's like if you pay for that spot and it's not like a legit situation, then moving forward, like that's all hype. You can build clout off of that. You feel me?
You can pay for something. It's like my biggest shit I always tell people, what you want, the recognition or you want the results?
I want the results.
You feel what I'm saying? Some people are in this shit just for recognition. You feel me? Some people don't care about recognition. They just want results. Like, I'm a results type of person. Like, yeah, it might look like I'm doing a lot of shit, but I'm doing 10 times more than what people see I'm doing because I don't really care about the recognition. Right. I'm behind a lot of shit that I don't have to attach my name to, or I don't have to put my name on it.
As long as the count on that bag gets higher. As long as the
revenue's coming and like we progressing and we're not taking a step back, I'm with it. I don't need to be like the chief of everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Everybody has a position to play.
Exactly. Every great leader was once an even better follower. You know what I mean? So like, if you don't know how to follow, then you're not gonna know how to lead. You know what I mean?
You became a leader being a follower.
You feel what I'm saying? and so even a great leader knows how to lead from the back. I don't need like, if you train your people, you bring your people up right, you give them the game. You don't need to continue to be in front of them to guide them.
Because if your teachings were good teachings, they're gonna remember what you said.
Come on, I could hop right in the platoon and march from the center of it.
That's, if you really want to take it to a whole nother level, that's like the same thing as being a parent. If you did what you needed to do and teach your child the way you needed to teach them, when they go out into that world, they gonna remember, hey, nigga, my daddy said don't never let a nigga disrespect you. You feel me? Handle your business right then and there.
You gotta know, how to handle each situation. So like I'm saying, you don't have to, you know what I mean? What do you want? Do you want the results or you want the recognition? So like, I understand some people paying for certain stuff as an artist to get you where you need to be, if it makes sense. Like, that's me. Like, if you look at all my last projects, I don't really put features on them no more. Right?
And they've been shorter.
You feel
You've
me?
been doing EPs.
Yeah, EPs. There's not really like big features on them. I fuck with all types of big artists. It's easy to go pay a nigga to get on the song with me. You know what I mean? Right. I'm right there in the studio with people. Like, a lot of times people have to double back on me and they say, Mikey, bro, why you didn't tell me you do music? You feel what I'm saying? Because like, now,
but when they come back to you, it's with a big smile. Why
did
you tell me?
Like, why you didn't tell me? Like, bro, that shit
for
dope.
That right there.
You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't want to come at you like that because there's a million rappers out here. You feel what I'm saying?
They have a new appreciation for you now.
Because you didn't even push your music on me. We handled business. We did what we had to do. And
you came here for
something else. And we handled that. And you didn't push your music on me, or you didn't do... Like, bro, it happens all the time.
Niggas be trying to seize their moment.
So it's like, I'm not with that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to play my position. But yeah, like, so I don't put a lot of rappers on, like, big features because I know, like, what I'm doing. I'm not 2 feet in being an artist right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, I don't really care what the project does. I just do it for my core fans that are messaging me, 2 times a month. Like, bro, why you ain't put out an album in 3 months, 6 months, a year? You feel me? So I'm like,
it seems like after you dropped, what was that? Gold Kilos in the Trap, like the space in between got
I started working on other shit.
We gonna get to that.
Involved, you feel what I'm saying? So like,
get to it.
But yeah, I'm saying like, far as an artist, there's nothing wrong with paying for the right shit. But like with me, it's like, all right, I don't want to go pay an artist to get on my song. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's not, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be pushing it to the mass people. Paying an artist to be on a song is like when you're trying to get placed certain places.
Right.
It's smart to do.
You're using their name
to get on their platform. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I want these people to see it because they're looking for his music. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it makes sense to do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or if it's, even if you don't pay for it and they just give you the feature, like, you still have to be ready to push it a certain way.
Right.
I'm not, like, everywhere you see my album go and all of that shit, that's just off the strength and love. That's just like what I have going on. I'm not paying a PR to go do none of that shit. It's just my machine.
But sometimes you don't have to if you got it like that.
Yeah, you don't have to. But it is smart if you're 2 feet in the game and you're doing this shit serious and this is your career. When you roll out your project, it's more than recording it, getting it mixed, getting an album cover. It's more than that. That's just one part.
What are give me 3 steps?
Well, you need, all right, so I would say record the project, get it mixed, mastered, all of that.
That's right? The basics.
That's the basics. You feel what I'm saying? Then you need to figure out how you're going to distribute the music. How are you going to get it on all of these platforms?
And what you being with a label, you feel me, in the past, like you didn't start out with being independent like that.
Well, I was blessed. See, I was blessed. Coolness has been my mentor since I was a kid.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I came in rapping knowing that you had to have your shit looking a certain way, sounding a certain way, and in the right places.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's one thing like Coolness has always done for me.
Right.
Anything I do, I always send it over to bro. Bro, what this look like? What this look like? He does it to me too. Like, bro, what is this? Because he super values my opinion.
Critiquing each other.
Yeah. Like, bro, what does this look like? Anything I do, I want it to be able to sit next to the best. You feel what I'm saying?
Who don't?
But like literally, like I don't turn a blind eye. If I get a video edited and the shit looks Mickey, I'm gonna be like, bro, that looks Mickey. We gotta run that shit back. I'm not excited to have the video. Like I'm just putting it out.
Right.
Like, bro, I have videos in the can right now that just aren't out because I'm like, why me rapping, smoking a blunt with some money in front of a car?
Niggas been doing it.
Why do I need to put that out right now? Nah, I don't need to put that out. I'm not trying to portray that to the world right now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You on a different mission.
Like literally, like I know young cats in my city look up to what I'm doing. If they want to give me homage for it or not, they really do. Right? So like sometimes I feel like I put the wrong message out there with my music or the way they look at stuff, and it's not what the path I'm on right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to encourage a young nigga to go spend $15,000 on a chain right now that doesn't have, that's not making $15,000 a month.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is throwaway shit.
What are you encouraging him to do?
Invest in himself. Find out. You don't got to be a business owner, but go get a fucking job. Go have some, you know what I mean? Like, everybody doesn't have to be an entrepreneur, but like have some stability. Like, I'm encouraging my young people right now to like find stability and hold on to it and cherish that.
Right.
And then everything else is extra. You feel what I'm saying? So like figure out what you're gonna do long term. You know what I mean? If you're really gonna be an artist, you're gonna do this. This is what you're gonna do. You should be doing this shit every day. There's a real rapper, a real paid artist is in the studio every day.
Making hits.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm in the studio every fucking day. Even if I don't have a song out on the radio, I don't have a chart and stuff, I'm going to the studio every day and I'm recording 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 songs.
But now let's think about it like this. For a nigga that's doing it by himself or an artist that's doing it by himself, right? How can he be in the studio all day and
sacrifice?
Sacrifice what though?
There you go. What are you going to sacrifice to do it? Because all of this shit comes off of what?
I'm talking about the whole PR thing.
What are you going to sacrifice?
He's not promoting himself if he's in the studio all day recording, making music.
There's the sacrifice. What are you going to do right now? What stage? Sometimes you got to get ugly to get fresh. What stage are you in right now? You're in the grind stage, right?
Right.
So you sacrificing everything to be at that studio every night recording, right? You're saying, I got to go to work because I got to keep a roof over my head. I got to pay this studio. You feel me? I got to hustle. I got to re-up whatever you're doing. You feel me?
Right.
To make sure I'm in the studio. But my main focus is that after I do all this hustling, do all this going to work, I'm not going to get as much sleep because I got to go to the studio. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't hang out with the homies. I can't go to the club because I'm in the studio. I'm not getting them Jordans. Look, I'm not going to have every Jordan right now. I might get one or two, but I'm paying for studio time. And then when people around you see that, they're going to start investing into you. They're going to encourage you to continue to do that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because they see what you're doing.
They see how hard you going. And then that makes somebody else want to do it for help you out because you going that hard. I'm like, damn, I keep watching you sacrifice everything for this XL podcast. You feel me?
Right.
Like, let me come hop on here and fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, if people don't even know, like, yeah, it might sound cool because a nigga up here just talking the shit and smoking and having different homies who pull up, but it's like, bro, behind closed doors, bro, you don't know how many arguments, how many stressful situations with the computer, the rendering, and having to sit here for 5 hours just to wait for one video to rent, bro. It's hella shit, my nigga. Yeah. And bro, this shit ain't cheap. These little cups and backdrops. You gotta
invest into it, bro. Like, you feel me? But you doing that alone is inspiring somebody to get up and do it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just continue to stay true to you.
But then and then what about the motherfuckers that got, okay, like me, I got the podcast, but I do music too. So it's like I'm dropping a big bag on goddamn podcasting, but I'm dropping 3, 4, 5 bags on the music. And it's like I'm running around being a rapper, dad, podcaster, businessman, you feel me, cameraman, all kind of shit. You feel me?
That's why when you said there was a big gap in time for me with music, because I had to figure out like what I was gonna do. You feel me? I took like a year, 2-year break just to focus on Trap Kitchen, like the food. You feel side of shit. You know what I mean?
After what project did you release? Did you start to toy with the idea of moving in a different direction for music?
I think it was after Go Kilos. I started I started really focusing and paying attention. Like, I went into management mode. Like, being around Cool Nuts for so long and watching him, like, manage and multitask shit, I felt like, I was like, I got to get in that space where I understand this industry even more. And once I started looking to, like, see how things work, I'm like, okay, I need to be rubbing shoulders with these type of people. Right. You feel me? And so I got into like the trap. My little brother was doing Trap Kitchen. He was always like doing it, and I was always there with him doing it. But I was like doing, you know what I mean? I was doing the music. I'm like watching him, and anything he need help with, I'm giving him guidance. And he's super. My little brother's, he's smart, bro. He's a little baby genius. You know what I mean? Like
Spank.
Yeah, Spank's a little genius, bro. Like, bro, he's a musician. Like, he plays instruments.
I was fucked up in the head when I found out. I don't remember what song it was that you had put out, but it was one that was produced by him.
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up. I was like, bro, it's nice on that piano,
he's nice, bro. Like, Spank is like, you know what I mean? Me meeting little bro is just a real blessing. Like, we two of the same type of people, and like, he brings shit out of me that nobody else
pineapple
could.
bowl and
I
a
bring
beat.
shit out of him, can't nobody else bring. You know what I mean? So like, us together, bro, is just like, you know what I mean? It just worked out perfectly, you know. But watching him, I just seen like what I watched with him and his career, and the way when the ball started rolling with it, it was like the same thing when the ball started rolling for me. And if you don't have the right people with you, you feel me, that wholeheartedly believe in you, shit can get shaky. Like, I had, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
I had that like with music, you know what I mean? Like, we did all this shit. We record deals on the table, being in Source magazine, flying around the country, you know what I mean? Being at all the events, did all of that shit, you know, and I didn't have the right people around me, you know what I mean? I didn't have, you know what I mean? Like, if I would, when I was doing that, if I'd have kept Nuts right here with me, you feel me? I think a lot of shit would have changed, you know what I mean? Been different. But I was venturing in with other people with their agendas and what they wanted to see happen. And they sort of were able to capitalize off of me and what I was doing. The same way I was capitalizing off of what they were doing too. But, you know what I mean? Like, when it came to, like, having the final say-so in shit, like, I didn't have the final say-so, and I never wanted to be in that position again.
Fuck that.
You feel me? I didn't have the final say-so as a whole. Like, my vote counted, but it's like there's 4 other people that had to be involved in this. You know what I mean?
So more hands in the pot.
More hands in the pot. So I was learning, and when I started seeing that shit with my little bro, I'm like, look, fuck that. We not hiring no outside people, bro. We're going to do this shit, you know what I mean, how we do it, how you want to do it, bro. What's your vision? He gave me his vision, and we marched forward, you know what I mean? And, like, we had to weed a couple bad situations out of our mix, but we got that shit out, and we got the ball rolling, and shit just took off. And then, like I said, I sacrificed in another man's vision because nobody did that for me in my dream. Right. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice for my bro. I'm gonna quit doing everything I'm doing. What we opening the food truck? Oh, we need to do this. Come on, let's do it. Right. All right, we going out to New York, bro. Look, we're gonna push this shit like a mixtape. I'm gonna call up these connects. I'm gonna call these people from when I was out here doing music. And bro, I think the brand is big enough that if we talk to the right people, we can get in the right spaces. You know what I mean?
So basically, what you did was just took the mixtape hustle game. You feel me? As far as promo, and just applied the promo to the food.
Man, you cooking for celebrities.
Everybody want to eat.
Everybody wants to eat. Let's promote this shit like it's a mixtape. So each new plate that we drop. You got to
be coming with that shit though, bro. Yeah. Not everybody can make a motherfucking pineapple bowl.
Nah, bro. Like, one thing about my little bro Spank, bro, he cooks out of love. This shit makes us a lot of money, but it's not about money. You feel me? Like, it's out of love. Like, all his recipes, all his shit he created, he does that shit out of love, bro. So the food is fire, you feel me? And people like him. Like, celebrities fuck with him, you know what I mean? And he's a celebrity in his own right, you know what I mean? And we just, like, literally, he made the culinary industry cool. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and you gotta think they tried to, like, they didn't want that. Like, people don't look what Trap Kitchen really has been against. Like, they didn't want 2 black chefs on TV.
Bro.
You feel me? Lil Bro's been had a TV deal. You feel what I'm saying? He has all these, you know what I mean? But
so what's going on with that?
Like, basically, they shelve you to, you know what I mean? They don't want to let 2 black chefs on TV. They don't understand it. You feel me? But they want it on. But we want you on our TV shows and stuff. You feel me? To get our I think we had the highest.
They're using you to.
You feel what I'm saying? We had the highest viewed digital content for ABC's The True TV show.
When y'all went up there?
When we went on there. Like, on their digital space. You feel me?
That's big.
You never seen anybody else go on ABC, the show The True, twice in 1 year. You don't do that. They don't bring you on twice in 1 year. You feel me?
So what was the second time?
They brought us on again for the cook. You know what I mean?
They just wanted some food. Like, they didn't know how to say it.
You feel me? It was like we went on for the cookbook, and then we went back on because we was doing a press run out there. You know what I mean? Like, but seeing like.
But y'all establishing the presence of Trap Kitchen.
Well,
it's undeniable now,
and we doing it like all on our own. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, people look at us and they be like, "Man, they got all this PR work. They got like, we never hired a PR company, bro."
But you know what the crazy part is, and I might be going a little too far-fetched, but I feel like maybe if there was a white person behind y'all, that wouldn't even have been the issue. You feel me? Like, as a cosign.
Yeah, well,
but it shouldn't have to be that. Like, bro, we doing this from the ground up by ourselves, and you mean to tell me you don't want to let us?
But if you think about it, we created a whole lane. How many people do you see sell food on Instagram?
Bro, it's crazy now.
Not just in Portland. We're just saying in the world. How many people we created that? You feel what I'm saying? Nobody was selling. Nobody was selling plates on Instagram. Nobody.
Just hear that.
You can go.
Bro, where'd you get that from?
You can go
Instagram.
Yeah, you can go pull up Trap Facts. Nobody. There was not a company that was doing that. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, he's
like, bro, little bro made it cool for people to say, you know what, man. All right, I'm gonna keep it. When we started here, I reached out. There was 2 people that was doing it, so I reached out to him just to understand food trucks. Alan from Hannah's reached out to him. Bro, how
That's
does
my
this
dude
food
right there.
You know what I mean? Me and him are from two different sides of the fences, and you know what I mean? Like, always didn't see eye to eye, but that's my fucking guy. Like,
Right.
I rock with that dude. You feel me? And like, I reached out, called.
Shout out to Hennis too.
I remember calling him up, just asked like, bro, I need some pointers, bro. Can you give me some da-da-da-da? Like, because he was somebody I seen come out of jail and say, you know what, I'm gonna go do this. And I was like, what is he doing, a food truck? Like, I'm just watching. You feel me?
My thing was, bro, fucking snowballs.
But even the fact that it's like, it wasn't cool like it is cool now. It's cool to have a food truck. Like, you
I
feel
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
anybody that sells food, the thing now is that people look at you crazy, like, bro, you ain't got a truck.
Yeah, but it's just like, you feel me? Like,
Now it's
mandatory.
mandatory.
But it's just like, it wasn't a cool thing to do. And like, Lil Bro put it on the forefront. So people that were doing it, that were already doing it, like, got more love for us because they like, bro, we was already in the lane, but we liked the way y'all made that shit cool, bro.
Right.
You feel me? You gave it a lane, we boosted up, and it's like, nah, man, pump your shit on. Like, we are the blueprint to how to be successful in this lane.
Let's be for real. Do you think that them cooking the food and the quality that the food came in, not to discredit anything about them, but do you think that them just cooking the food, that the way that they cook it and present it would have gotten them to where they're at now? Or was it the fact that they immediately damn near like got to cooking for, you feel me, famous people, and that trend of being the two black?
It was the food, bro.
It was the
we
food.
We didn't just go from doing nothing
That's what
to
it
cooking
seems
for
like.
celebrities. But you gotta see the work. People are pulling up on the Fig. You gotta understand, they started out of News's apartment, bro. You feel me?
Right.
People were just pulling up. Just the people that are in LA, the hood was pulling up. It's a quick meal for niggas that's out trapping, for niggas that's just in the streets. I'm not going home.
And for men to be cooking too.
Yeah, I'm not going home to a home cooked meal every night. You feel me? So let me swing by the trap. Let me swing off Fig, grab a plate before I go to the crib, and you getting a real dinner plate. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the thing about it. It doesn't seem like just a quick fucking taco truck plate. This is damn near like mama been cooking.
Yeah, this is cooked in the kitchen, like you feel me?
Trap
like cooking a meal.
kitchen.
Motherfuckers are sitting in the living room waiting for it to be done so they could cash out for their plates to go home.
Bro, trap.
So I'm saying,
Cash
like,
App going crazy.
It went crazy when Snoop just woke up one day and got on his Instagram and was like, yeah, y'all, where them trap kitchen niggas at? I'm looking for them. Like, where they at? I need them niggas to come pull through, and you know what I mean?
So was Snoop the first?
Damn near. You feel me? I think Snoop was one of bro. Well, bro, you gotta think bro didn't cook for the Kardashians. He's cooked for a lot of fucking people. You feel me? Like, I
Bro,
would.
my favorite bitches.
Yeah, I didn't. You know, he'll call me sometimes and be like, "Bro, you don't even guess who the fuck we in here cooking for." This nigga Kanye just stuck his hands in my French fries. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Easy.
you know what I mean? He didn't Dave Chappelle. Like, you feel me? He been in house. Like, so he didn't did big. Like, I'm gonna tell you this some other shit people don't know. Like, my little bro, like, he's like he helped launch Beyond Meat.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
What
I'm
was
telling
that
you, he's
again?
like a genius,
It's
bro.
like alternative meat, right?
Yeah, Beyond Meat.
It's like a big alternative meat company, like where it's like vegetarian meats and shit. So that
Yeah,
way-
bro.
would know.
Yeah, bro's like,
no, yeah,
bro,
I got my finger on the
Come
pulse. I got my
on,
ear to the
man.
ground for everything, my friend.
Bro's like one of the first people that took that to a celebrity, I think it was Russell Simmons' party. Took that shit, you know, he's a big vegan. Took that shit there, he put it up on his Instagram, and I think the company reached out to him. This one, they're a small company. Like,
Is
yeah,
that what inspired y'all to open up a vegan trap?
yeah, that's one of the reasons. We met our vegan chef Dunny when we were on tour. We're on tour doing our pop-ups where we cook all around the country and shit. We met him out there, and bro, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. His vegan tickets were selling more than our tickets. So like, what the fuck is this dude cooking? You know what I mean? And
That vegan shit is real right
bro,
now.
his vegan shit is fire though. One thing about Dunny, bro, he's over the top with it, bro. Like, he's gonna match whatever. If we're doing soul food, he got soul food. Like, whatever we doing, he
But
can
it's vegan though.
and he can bust down every aspect of the plate to you.
I ain't gonna say here in front like I know the vegan game.
Me
'Cause
either.
I don't.
I'm
I'm not no vegan. Fucking vegan.
I'm not vegan. I'm horrible with the diet. You feel me? I eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. You feel me? So
I'm more low carb. I really do like pay attention to the amount of bread and shit that I eat. I fuck up with rice and like beans from like the Yum Bowls.
I'm like
shit
a skinny
like
fat nigga. 1 month I'm fat as shit,
bro.
Then one I'm like skinny fat. You feel me? Like I don't
So
know.
this is one of my questions that I had for you. Did you ever consider yourself to be a fat nigga?
Yes, bro. What are you talking about?
But because
I'm in the
but
lane
that,
of
the,
fat niggas, bro.
but that
belly,
question
bro.
came from what you just said. You've always been on the fence. Like if this nigga gained 30 more pounds, he gonna have him a
Bro,
belly. If that nigga lose about 20, he on the slim side.
Bro, I'm team fat nigga, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah.
I feel like everybody really want to be fat though. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, they do. They
niggas want beards.
I used to be.
Niggas want
I just like
bellies.
got tall. I used to be short and fat. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So back in the day, when it comes to like your album covers, you really like press the line for being fly. You feel me? So,
My man, I've been fly, bro, since like no capping, bro. I've been getting like I don't even get dressed like that these days, but I stay with some fly shit, and I always.
This is us fly today.
Yeah.
You feel me? But back in the day, I would have never seen you dressed like this. You feel me? This nigga had the whole get down.
Me and my homies,
he had like the pretty boy look.
Bro, me and my homies always been trendsetters right here in this town. Like we wear it, that means that shit fly. Back when motherfuckers was wearing Averex, we coming in the parties with the Averexes, different colors. You feel me? Pelly Pale. Bro, I used to go to high school, bro, wearing Iceberg. This when people didn't even know what Jay-Z had fucking Pluto on his sweater. They didn't even know what that shit was. These is $1,000 sweater in high school.
Where you get that from?
You feel Tom and Jerry t-shirts 110 in high school. We been fly, bro. Like, that's always been mandatory is that you fresh. You feel what I'm saying?
So for the people paying attention, back in the day, Mikey Vegas has held it down for being one of the flyest niggas in town. You feel me? He had the low fades. You feel me? Just sharp to the motherfucker. What inspired the transformation to go from fly with the button ups and you feel me to the dreads and the beard?
Man, I told you I was just going through a lot, and I just was like, I just wanted to transform. I just needed new energy. I needed new vibes. You feel me? And I never grew my hair out, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just see how long this shit can go.
Did you having a beard have anything to do with females?
Nah,
like did they have?
Bro, no, I'm gonna tell you literally. I just didn't want to fucking go sit in the barbershop every week no more. I'm like, bro, I get in these modes to where I just like, I told you time is everything. Right. So I get to thinking about my time. Like, man, I don't feel like going to, I don't care how I look to nobody right now. Mm-hmm. Like I'm grinding, you know what I mean? I'm focused on other shit. You feel me? So I don't got time to go sit in the barbershop every week. You know what I mean? I'm throwing on sweats every day.
Time. I like it.
Yeah, I'm throwing on my sweats and I'm out the door and I'm gone. You feel what I'm saying? I'm really grinding, doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
See, for me, presentation is everything. You feel me? I cannot be in front of a camera and just be fucked up, bro. I will not.
Like,
I will not.
I used to be like that, but now it's like, bro, this is me. This is how I am. Like, you feel me? I don't give a fuck with you. I know what I'm doing.
But I feel like the look goes with it, though. You feel me?
Certain places you have to be like that, but I don't feel like here when I'm running around my home city, I don't need to be looking a certain way. You feel me?
Oh,
like
yeah,
I don't need to attract certain attention. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that more or less comes to like people that look the part 9 times out of 10, they're not the part. You feel me?
I agree, but I feel like it's on a case-by-case basis and depending on what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like 9 times, and I don't want to be the person in the room that's getting all the attention. You feel me? I come into a meeting and I got dreads and I look like this. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be talking to one of my other partners in the room, right? They're not even, and that gives me all the time
to pay attention,
to hear everything they're saying. And then at the end of when they're pushing all of this shit to them, then I can fire from the side. So, hey, how are we going to do A, B, and C? How can you do A, B, and C? It
gives you a chance to really tap in on some shit that somebody else would have missed because they're busy being the, And I used to be, like you said, really, really strategic about, like, my appearance. And then my cousin, he used to walk around with half his head bald and then the other half braids. And I'd be like, what the fuck? He was a rapper and this, he was like, bro, but it throws people off. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Right. It really threw people out. And he's like the most humblest,
one of the smartest cats I know. You feel what I'm saying? But it'll throw you off dealing with him. You'll think this is just a nigga that's just on thug time all day. You know what I mean? But that was just his persona, and that's how he threw people off. You feel what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Yeah.
And I use them both at that rate.
You feel me?
Yeah, listen twice as hard as you speak.
There you go.
What made you want to get into? Okay, so we got Trap Kitchen. Shit's taking off. Y'all got how many different locations y'all got?
We got 5 trucks in a restaurant right now.
Y'all have a restaurant?
Yeah, we got a restaurant in Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did hear about that.
Yeah,
My
we
bad,
got-
I'm slipping.
Yeah, we got a full restaurant in Oakland. And we looking at doing a sports bar in Atlanta right now.
Bro, that would be fucking lit.
Yeah.
And I love Atlanta, bro. I went down there, and there's this place called the Wild Crab. Bro, that place is like a fucking club.
Yeah.
It's a fucking club.
Hookah, all of the shit. And
No, they didn't do hookah in there.
They didn't?
No, because it's kids and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the type of music they're playing, how loud they're fucking playing it, the fact that there's an outside seating, so there's speakers outside, and it's like, bro, people are in the parking lot just kicking it, nigga. You feel me? Bro, everyone, the vibe in there was 100. Atlanta, bro,
Atlanta lit.
I'm on my way. Bet.
Mm-hmm.
Bet. Motherfucking, we know the story about how they came about, but you getting involved was really wanting, like, what made you want to get involved with food? Or was it the fact that your relationship with Spank was what drew you to getting into that?
Like, I feel like I'm one of the people that's like super well rounded. So like anything I get involved with, I want to understand it completely, and I have to indulge in it. And like food is what his vision and his dream was. Like I told you, I just got behind it because like when I was doing my thing and I had the momentum to really like catapult my career, I didn't have the right people around me and backing me. So with him, when it was his time, I felt like he needed the right people there with him. And when he explained his vision, I was wholeheartedly with his vision. So it was like, all right, we pushing food, let's do this. Now I can bring my sauce to the table.
I'm gonna keep.
I was just gonna ask, when do you feel like you kind of stepped onto the field instead of just kind of watching and kind of got actually involved and got out? You know,
when we opened the first actual food truck of Trap Kitchen, the first business, like when he said he was ready to do that, and I just helped manage it and make sure.
So you've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, I've been there. I mean, you gotta understand, Trap Kitchen was selling simultaneously in LA and Portland at the same time, out of houses, out of our grandma Mo's grandma's house in Portland. Like one of the first lines, Spank probably seen the people lining up to get his food that he didn't know was on 11th and Ainsworth. You feel me? In Portland, Oregon, like people just walking up to get the plates. And Mo used to let him do it out of his grandma, like, bro, because it's centrally located Northeast. He like, bro, we do it out of my grandma. And we'll be right there with him, take him to the grocery store. He'll do the shit and sell out right there. So,
Damn.
So like my first real, like, really, like, being super, like, involved was when Lil Bro had to take a trip to New York, and he called me and never been there. And he was like, he called me like, big bro, I gotta go to New York. I've never been there. Who do you know there? Like, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, you gotta go to New York? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, when you gotta go, bro? And he was like, he sent me the date and stuff. I was like, all right, bro, I'll be there. Like, you feel me? And
So
I
you
flew
went
out.
to New
Yeah,
York
I
with
flew out there with him. And we met with these people. It was like he had just signed the deal for cooking, like, what do you call it? Like fucking his own spatulas and
all like utensil line.
yeah,
type
like
of shit.
utensil, air fryers, waffle makers. They were making all types. Yeah, so we're out in Jersey doing that shit, and then he was like, we had this, we cooked for this party, and they were just having all types of people there, and I called my boy that I know out there, this older Jew cat, that when I was doing music shit, he was heavy. He had the studio, like, bro, he had, like, he man, big he's big in the industry. You know what I mean? In his era and his time, he was heavy in the game. And I called him like, bro, come down. We in Manhattan. Come see what we doing. And he's like, man, I ain't been in Manhattan in a year. He's like, all right, I'll come see you. And when he came, he's like, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Like, what is this? Why are all these people here? And, I was explaining to him what Trap Kitchen was. And he's like, oh, okay, that's what y'all do? He's like, oh, okay. And he just, like, hung around. And, like, even all the people that were there knew him. So they're like, oh, Smiler, what you doing? We ain't seen you out and about in a while. And that was, like, our first trip out there. And, like, I was introducing bro to all these people. And he's like, damn, bro, like, how do you know this type of shit? You know what I mean? I think my bro's from Compton. He ain't really, you know what I mean? Like, bro, look, he's like, bro, how do you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So,
and this is your connections from the music
it was
world.
just people. I've been in this space before, so I know how to maneuver around these people, even if I didn't know them.
Right.
Hey, this is Spank for Trap Kitchen. We're such and such. I'm just campaigning to all the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's
my
like,
nigga got that mouthpiece.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, this my bro. We doing da-da-da-da. I'm just campaigning. I don't know who half of these people are. And these people happen to be people, you know what I mean? So
it was just
out of that situation
dice.
and my partner being there that was in New York, we got invited to come back and do Fashion Week for this brand. And when we went back out there to do Fashion Week for this brand, fucking like everybody was there, bro. Like literally everybody was sliding.
Would you say that got the ball rolling?
We were popping. But we got brought back to do that shit, and it was like being there around those people and like knowing certain people, like introducing my homegirl to Spank out there. That I met her another time. She was working as an A&R or something, but now she was doing radio. No, she wasn't doing radio. She was doing production. And so I introduced her to Spank. Her and Spank having a conversation. Then her and News having a conversation. We smoking a blunt on the patio as this party's going on. And she's like, well, what would be like your ultimate dream while you was in New York to do, like to News? And she's like, he like, man, I don't know, going to Breakfast Club. And then she's like, for real? And keeps talking nothing, and then she walks off. Then she comes back to me. She's like, Charlotte said, can y'all be there at da-da-da time, Mikey? I'm like, what? You know what I mean? But just that quick because the name was holding weight. Like, she's like, have you ever heard of Trap Kitchen? Do you know da-da-da-da? Well, I'm right here with him. But she does production. She was running the Wildin' Out show with Nick Cannon at the time. So she like, you know what I mean? But this is just somebody I met.
Just networking. So it was like, can y'all be here at 6 a.m? Blase, hell yeah, we're gonna be there at 6 a.m. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, we finna go on the show tomorrow, 6 a.m. It's just, that's how shit works. And then boom, we was there, and from there doing that, the Hot 97 sees that you were over there, and they're like, hey, can you guys come over here, Ebro, da-da-da-da. Being Ebro's like, roots are in Portland, people don't know that. Ebro that runs Hot 97. Like, and none of that was on the agenda for while y'all was.
But it was just there that quick, you feel what I'm saying? And then just seeing that, little bro respected, like, damn, bro's gonna... Bro can, help navigate the waters, and that just helped me, you know what I mean? I was on, I'm like, bro, fuck it, let's do a food truck. Boom, we did a food truck. Then that spawned it into multiple food trucks, you know what I mean? Like, just sticking with his vision, though. Like, this what you want to do? I'm with you. You know what I mean?
Now we gonna do it.
Now we gonna do it, and that shit just like, once you see a name start building, holding weight, then you can go into certain realms of shit, and then we're taking consecutive trips out there. We released a cookbook, then we traveled around the country promoting the cookbook, like, everything just took off.
With knowing everything that it is that you've done as far as like in the music world, you feel me? Do you really feel like your calling was really to be on some managing type shit?
Yeah. I feel like I just can connect the dots better than because with music and being an artist, you have to be in the forefront all the time. And I'm not really like, I don't care about getting the attention. You feel me? With the manager position, you could like pull the strings, make the shit happen. The rest of the team gets to shine, y'all win, everybody gets a check, and we get to go home.
Bet.
You feel me?
Let's do it again.
So with me, it's like if I could be behind the scenes and pull the strings and still be in the realm of the shit shaking, and you know what I mean? Like, we've been in some dope ass situations with me, like I told you, like doing shit with people, and then they like, people are nosy sometimes, so they might Google your name. And it's like, oh, Mikey Vegas. Oh, fuck. Why does all this, bro, you rap? Bro, One Ways, that's my song, bro. That's dope. You know what I mean? Or then, are you come back to see somebody and then they're playing your music or shit because they know you coming in, so they play the music and they're looking at you like, yeah, you never told me you was going to, you know what I mean?
Right, putting you on the spot.
So to me, it's just like, I feel like I didn't accomplish more being behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't like that. I don't like having to I don't like having to deal with certain shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Speaking of pulling the strings, who pulled the strings on the weed?
That was just a collective, bro. We all like me and Nuts have talked about it for so long because Nuts always laughs about like me and Mo being like connoisseurs of weed, right?
Hey, so real quick, speaking of you and Mo, I'm gonna keep it 100. Earlier, you had said something about like having the right niggas around you. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I've always like admired you and Mo's relationship, bro. Like y'all niggas have been like this. You feel me?
Bro, that's been my boy since the sandbox. Like people say that, but that's really been my homie since like first grade. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, y'all niggas have been
Like,
tight. And if y'all niggas ever had any kind of disagreement, bro, you could never tell.
Me and that nigga disagree all the time. That's my real brother though. Like they know the thing about me and him, like he's played his role so much and I played my role so much we could never play each other. It's like when I ain't have it and he had it, I got it. You feel me? Right. When he ain't got it and I got it, he got it. You know what I mean? And like we never been scared to share our resources with each other. Like we used to nigga used to ride me on the pegs of his bike, bro. Like, you feel me?
That's my nigga.
You feel what I'm saying? We used to do all the dumb shit together as kids, you feel me? So it's like, it's a blessing to be able to share these type of ventures and shit with my real bro. Like, me and him been like
bro,
this.
That's a real fat nigga for you, bro.
I need my nigga up here, bro. He's the ultimate fat nigga. And he lives a fat nigga lifestyle, you feel me? Like, that's my bro. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, Nuts is always like, laughed about how much connoisseurs we are about weed, like watching us smoke somebody weed and put it out, or you know what I mean? So like hopping in, Nuts used to always like, I'll drop a tape, like even when I dropped the first GOAT project, he was like, bro, you need to have some weed that's the golden goat. And I'm like, bro, we don't have no weed company. Like, what are you talking? He's like, I know, but if we did, that would just sell. Like, you know, he just was speaking. This is back before we was doing the weed. Like when I was just showing him the GOAT, my EP, the GOAT, Rose City GOAT. I hadn't even put it out. I just showed him.
And I noticed the track list is all the weed brands.
Yeah, so that's two is the weed shit, because we're doing the weed like by then. But yeah, so Nuts used to always pitch, and then one day he's like, bro, I got a meeting for us to go meet with this company about venturing in on this cannabis venture. And shit, we locked in a deal with them, and voila, this shit is like coming out. And like we've been having to learn the ropes, bro. We new in the game, bro. We just learning everything, getting everything dialed in. Shit, our brand being so big, like once we released in Oregon, every recreational state wants us there. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like just working, learning the ropes, the legalities of how everything works, you know what I mean? And just building a brand like one drop at a time. And all of our drops been getting better. Our biscuits and gravy, which is actually our signature strain.
That shit's fire. I fuck with it. The thing about the biscuit and gravy that I like is, okay, for a person that really smokes weed, you feel me? You gotta really look at this shit like medicine. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the thing about medicine is like, okay, let's think about like Vicodin. You feel me? Vicodin is not gonna do what a Percocet can do. You feel me? But you gonna take both of them, but for different shit. You feel me?
Right.
If you done fucked around and got shot, you're gonna take a Percocet. If you done fucked around and went and got your tooth pulled, you're gonna take a Vicodin. You feel me? So with that being said, with the biscuits and gravy, that shit it tastes real good. It got the sweet taste to it, but that is some weed. That's some top shelf weed that I would smoke with a female, because she's not, you know, females that don't really smoke weed try to smoke with they nigga. They gonna fuck around and get high. They gonna get paranoid and get to tripping. The biscuits and gravy, that's definitely like, you feel me, some fly shit to go smoke with a female, man. I fucks with that biscuit and gravy.
We finally about to release it, man. After, you know what I mean, doing these other drops with the first farm that we were working with. And it's just been, you know, it's just we're basically, you know, the newest, dopest marketing firm for cannabis. You feel what I'm saying?
How many local locations? Got it.
Shit, we in probably about like 15 stores now, just in Oregon.
How long have you guys been in stores in Oregon?
Just this year.
Just this year.
We just well not this year, but we probably been up and running for about like a year.
You know what would be dope? I think you guys, now that it's been out here in a year, tap in with the peoples, man. Have them go to the page, you feel me, whatnot, and leave some reviews about the different strains you guys put out.
Yeah, so basically, you know what I mean, we got a couple people that have been doing reviews and shit. Like, our first drop wasn't our best drop. It was a learning experience, like, with the farmers trying to get dialed in and everything. And then our next batch got even better. But our last two drops, like the Pink Propane 2.0 and the Blueberry Biscuits, been a hit.
I ain't tried the Blueberry Biscuits
yet. Man, that shit was crazy. That shit sold out. First day at the lemonade store, that shit was going crazy.
Oh, you guys are at the lemonade?
Yeah, we at the lemonade. We drop a lot of our shit at Americana first. We really rock with them like fam, you feel me? But shit, we're at a host of stores, you feel me? Both lemonade locations for sure though.
That part. God damn, this nigga done fucked around and came up here and we got high in the abyss. On me. A nigga be smoking, but whatever that is, right? What's that right there?
This right here, this is some of that Pablo, man.
That
I've been smoking Pablo a lot right now. Because, I mean, we're getting ready to put it on the market, so it's just something that us and the team been smoking, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's
See,
just,
y'all niggas been on a whole different plane that nobody on right now. Talk about first class.
yeah, we've been, you know what I mean? So we've been smoking this Pablo. We've been running around smoking Pablo right now.
You trying to get into more dispensaries out here? Or are you trying to venture out into other states as well? Or is it like a and or type of shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in more dispensaries around Oregon. But we actually launched in March for Cali Rec. So we'll be all over California in March.
How's that work? Like, do I need to just go into my local dispensary and be like, you guys got that trap?
Yeah.
Reserve,
so like if you go into your
private reserve.
Yeah, so we always encourage our people, like the people that come to the trucks are asking us on our food page, like, man, where do we get the tree? We always just encourage them to go into your favorite dispensary, ask them if they got it. If they don't, tell them to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know where to get it. God damn it.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? That's what we always tell them. Like, man, if they don't got it, make them go get it on the shelf. You feel what I'm saying?
Just go in and ask, and then if they don't have it, just leave. Just be like,
Man, all right, bro, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I'm out of here, man.
Y'all slipping. Hey man, I want to double back on the music real quick because there's a couple things I want to know. You feel me? Go Hard. The oldest video I could find of you. Was that your first video?
Hell no.
That wasn't the first one?
No.
Bro, I ain't gonna wolf. That Go Hard, that is like, nigga, the like when you think of an old school music video as far as like our time, bro, that was like the beginning of YouTube.
Yeah, it was.
That motherfucker looks so goddamn old. Like, bro, that's not even 720. That had to have been like.
That was BJ, and he was like the first cameraman running around the city, bro. We done made so many cameramen rich around here, but
God,
he was running,
especially Filthy.
Oh, Connor. Yeah, man.
What?
Connor, my guy too. But I mean,
I could never get nothing by that nigga because you was always
busy,
bugged by you, nigga.
That motherfucker. But yeah, BJ used to just hop out with the camera and rock crazy. That was an early on video. But me and Elijah was shooting. Man, we had been shooting videos like before people. Like, I think the only person I'd ever seen from the town shoot a video back then was like Cool Nuts, probably the Lifesaver. You know what I mean? Like. So that they like motivated us to want to do it. Like, we need a video. We need a music video. Back then, like, we were spending crazy money on budgets for videos.
How much was he paying for a video back then?
Bro, crazy. I think like some videos that never even got released that we shot like for Fly Rock and shit, we were spending like $5,000 on the video and shit.
Bro, get out of here. Bro, I'm getting a video
just
right
for them,
now for the 350.
That was
I'm
just
calling today for a video.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Think that was back then. That's how old that shit was. And bro, you like, bro, we shot, bro.
That was over 10 years ago.
The 80s Girls video that me and Lodge shot, bro, we was at fucking private jets, fucking, man, like, bro, it was crazy. Like, and they like, I think we spent like $5,000 and never got that video.
What?
Yeah. I forgot the company that was shooting it. They were like, they used to be at the old Momentum Studios. They were dope though. Don't get it fucked up. They were shooting like dope ass videos for people. But I think our budget was like $5,000 for that.
And never got it. Dirty bastards.
Yeah. I took some losses with the rap shit. We even, bro, that same song, that same 80s Girls or Fly, whatever it was, that song, we were investing so much money into that. My brother had bought me a feature from Jim Jones for that motherfucker. And he recorded the thing like backstage at a concert, and it was like fucked up. I lost the money on it. It was like, but we were spending crazy money on that album. Me and Elijah was trying to really do our thing with that project.
Damn it, nigga, I forgot where I was at. Oh, I noticed you made it a point to show off a couple of street signs in that video. Mm-hmm. The first one was the 200 block of Mallory Ave in northeast Cleveland in Alberta. What does that section of town mean to you?
That's where I grew up at. That's like shit. My mama lived right there. I went to Jefferson High School. Like,
you went to Jeff?
Yeah, I went to Jeff. I graduated from Jeff. You know what I mean? That's just my neighborhood where I grew up at. Like, you feel me?
What was that section of town like when you were coming up?
It was different. I mean, the whole town was just different. Back when I was growing up, like in high school and shit like that, like people don't even like even going into culinary shit, right? My dad owned a barbecue restaurant in MLK in high school. You feel what I'm saying?
Is that where you hung out at?
Yeah, I'd be there sometimes.
Before rapping?
Yeah, I mean, I was rapping back then.
Oh, okay. So when did like
I was
music
rapping as a kid, bro. We were signed to Just Family as kids. We were a kid group on Just Family Records.
And when did that happen?
When I was like 8th grade.
Damn.
You feel me?
My nigga is, when he said he's the GOAT, nigga, he been doing this shit for like,
bro, before a lot of this shit was even done. That's why I say, like, people could say what they want, but Cool Nuts paved, like, the way. Cool Nuts, Smurf, Luciano, got 'em record, like, they paved the way for this shit. They were the first ones doing, like, when you used to see Big Smurf and Cool Nuts companies, they look like real fucking record labels. Smurf and them coming in with bro, I used to want one of them jackets. Like, you know what I mean?
nigga everyone had them.
The royal blue windbreakers and the shit. I used to be like, damn, man.
I like
look
that
at
gray one.
You feel me? They used to come through. Like, this, like, all of they shit always looked a certain way. You feel me?
Was it the uniform part about it?
It was just everything about them, the way they put on, the way they did shit, shooting music videos, doing boss shit. Like, I always respected boss type shit. You feel me? Because I know how hard it is to work to get that type of shit. You feel me? So
what was it at 8, you feel me, that made you want to be like, oh, music? You feel me? Because it's like...
I used to love Jay-Z, bro.
You was a Jay-Z fan?
Bro, I was the biggest Jay-Z fan ever.
Bro.
And I think it was just because he was all around, Jay-Z was just the tightest shit to me.
Jay-Z wasn't it for me.
That's what I'm saying. People, all my friends, everybody be like, bro, Jay-Z was the tightest shit ever to me. Rockefeller Records, bro.
Oh, it's just the like, records.
You know what I mean?
He banging. You can hear it.
No, like, I used to be like, damn, that shit is like, I fucked with Death Row. I fucked with all of that shit.
I was
Bad
a Nas
Boy,
fan.
all of that shit, like Nas fan for sure.
I was a Nas fan.
But Jay-Z, bro, just always like, he always set the bar for me. As far as like a hustler that comes out of the streets into music, he always set the bar for me.
Oh, I definitely give him his props for being a businessman. You feel me? Like, I'll never take that from him. But when it comes to being an artist and like, oh, what kind of music do I want to listen to right now? I'm gonna put on a Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
Oh, the only Jay-Z album that I can really go to is The Dynasty. And the reason why I like that is because of the features that were on there. I didn't like
he
his
had the
part.
West Coast feel on that album, too.
It really did. It was on some gangster shit.
But see, I think Jay-Z was writing Still Dre for Dr. Dre. He wrote that.
But it's still hard to believe that.
Yeah. But if you listen to it, Still Rock My Dickies with a Cuff in the Crease, it's all his cadence, bro. Listen to the lyrics and listen to Jay-Z. Listen to Jay-Z. Just think of the lyrics to that song and Jay-Z rapping and you'll be like, damn.
Wow.
That's why he was tight, because he embraced all cultures. Like, he wasn't a closed-minded East Coast nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
I think it's his delivery or his sound of rapping. Like, most people, they listen to most certain artists because of the way it sounds, even though
he's
you can't understand
an artist, bro. Jay-Z is an artist, bro. He's a skilled businessman, but he's an artist, bro. He's an artist because, I don't know. I get in those like I have different times in making music. Like I got times when I'm gonna write some shit, and then there's times when I'm not. I'm just gonna go in the studio. I'm gonna rap, and however I know how to punch the song together and make it sound like a whole song of freestyle as a record. You
So
feel
you
what I'm
don't
saying?
write?
Sometimes. But then sometimes it's just the vibe of the feel. Like if I'm on a producer and I get like, if you hear me on like 5 consecutive beats of a producer, like I probably didn't write that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was just the vibe and the feel. You know, I mean, like yeah, I'm putting some thought into it, but I didn't go to the pad, put it together. Oh, I want this. Okay, let me move that. Nah, it's not like that. I'm just in the studio. I'm feeling this 2 bars. All right, let me record that. All right, sit for a minute. We might do some other shit, smoke some weed. All right, let me go in here and try to put 6 more bars on it. You feel me? And boo, boo, boo. Okay, that's cool. You feel me? Like,
Right.
It just depends
It
on.
seems like a lot of people are starting to do that now.
Yeah, but we been doing that shit.
I can't. I got to think.
Like, it ain't even, and it's not like some, oh, we been doing it, but it's no. Like, Mo do not write. That's what people do not understand about Mo.
His shit be coming out tight.
Mo naturally could sit in here and freestyle all day. And you'll be like, what, this nigga's never going to get tired of rapping?
Oh, that's biggie.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's never going to get tired of rapping. That nigga, I have not seen Mo put shit on paper. I have not seen him put shit on paper in forever, bro. Before I was doing, I used to always still write. I have not seen that nigga does not put shit on paper.
Bro, it was so, like, why bro ain't out of here? I said, why bro ain't out of here? I mean, I'm gonna say out of here, but like I feel like Mo should have been.
But Mo been on his journey too, you know, where he be working and he figures like, you know, he be grinding and shit too. Like, you feel me? You gotta be 100% with it. And like Mo still just do it because he got fans and people that want to do. But Mo still gonna generate some shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like his song, people on it, like his song. I think his song with. On PPs, he did like 100K streams last year. Song with Roddy Ricch did dumb streams last year.
I remember when
you know
that
what I mean?
dropped.
Like Mo is, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things where he's not excited wholeheartedly about being a rapper. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that. I look at it more from a business standpoint though. My thing is like, I really try to like wrap my head around certain shit when it comes to like, what can we do here, you feel me, as artists and as a businessman, you feel me?
Get out of here with your music. There's no market here. Who are you selling to here? Like, independent artists, like, okay, what independent artist you know from Portland is going to bring 2,000 people to the Roseland?
Besides
who do you know from Portland, Oregon right now, other than Amina, that's going to bring 2,000 people to the, like, I'm going to draw a nice crowd. I'm not bringing 2,000 people there. You feel what I'm saying? Nuts is going to draw people there, but he's not going to draw 2,000 people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And no matter how people want to look at it, I'm going to tell you, our biggest rapper out of Portland, Oregon is Amina and Cool Nuts. Why? Because Cool Nuts can go to any rap market in the country and people know him. Respect him from an A&R to a label to somebody, they're going to know him. His name speaks volume. So anytime you're outside of this market, and I've been outside of this market without him, right? If Portland, Oregon gets brought up, you know who they're going to say? Hey, have you ever heard of Cool Nuts? Do you know Terrence Scott from Portland, Oregon? You know what I mean?
Right.
Every time. So that's why when
They
I say
name dropping.
That's why when I say he sets the bar and the pace for us, but he's not the gatekeeper. You feel me? He can't control, but he sets the pace to where people know there is a scene, and he's the reason. Him and Smurf, Luciano, are the reason why people know that there is a music scene in Portland, Oregon.
Bet facts.
None of these other artists. So when I'm saying like, what do we do as artists? Like, we got big artists, we got dope ass artists, Mike Capes. We got artists that can really be successful in the industry. But they're in a market, competing into a market that doesn't create no wave for the rest of the industry.
Bro, facts, bro. There's big artists here. You
Bro,
feel
there's
me?
hella big artists. Like, I'm just saying, like, we got some of the best talent right here, right? But I'm saying, as far as like art, when you're an artist, it means that you're marketable. You know what I mean? Your music is good.
What would you say makes an artist not marketable?
Your attitude, your work ethic. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot that you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that goes into being a successful artist. Like, you got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to say, I'm not the hottest. I'm not the best. I just want to make good music. See, everybody's out here competing to be the best. Like, instead of just staying in your lane and saying, you know what, I'm just going to be great at what I do. I don't need to be the best clothing line. I don't need to be the best podcast. I don't need to be the best artist. I just need to put 100% into everything I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want to make sure that my brand is competing with the biggest brand. Like, I've never looked at my competition couldn't be, you know what I mean, the food cart next to me, because at the end of the day, I'm not worried about competing with a food cart in Portland, Oregon.
Right.
I need my food cart to be recognized around the world for being one of the best food carts in the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Because you doing what you're doing is still bringing light back to the town. So it's like, how can I compete with you when I'm competing with everyone else that's out there? Bro, they're the competition. You
can never, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even that they the competition. They just,
if you're gonna look at it like that,
yeah, they're not even the competition. They just like they're doing what I'm doing, and I need to be on the same platform or a bigger platform than them. That's just like when we did the Insta Chef. We brought Insta Chef here, right? And then we curated. We fuck with 40. We gonna have 40 be the celebrity on Insta Chef. You feel me? And they coming to do us, and they're like, "Well, what other company you think? Who should we? You know what I mean?" And they had a host.
Johnny Huff?
Yeah, but they had. You got to think they had a host of other carts and people I've never even heard of. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like out here, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna pair you." And I'm looking at them like, "I've never heard none." And they're like, "You never heard none of these?" I'm like, "Nah." And you know what I immediately do? I'm like, y'all know about Everybody Eats, our Keys Loaded Kitchen? First thing I say this is to a producer on their thing. Do y'all know about them? Like, y'all should look into those. You feel me?
Giving them that.
Y'all should look into those and
swaying them to go to this direction.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's not like, if I felt like it was competition, I'm not gonna put them. I'd let one of those other carts I've never heard of be on there. But they ain't competition, bro. They like from the same place I'm from, doing the same thing I'm doing, trying to get to the same destination I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? So why not put them on? And hopefully they reciprocate it. Some people ain't gonna reciprocate it, but hopefully they reciprocate the love.
So where do you think the hate comes from in that type of a situation? Because niggas is gonna hate you for whatever it is that you do, no matter what it is you're doing. But why do you think that people look at
it's fucked up thing
what
to
you're
say?
Doing as competition?
I don't, because some people don't have positive outlooks on life. You feel what I'm saying? Some people are in doing shit for the wrong reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's like, it goes into what do you want? The results or the recognition. Like, you feel me? Some people want the recognition, so they would rather hate, slander, say what they gonna say, just so their name is being brought up in the same conversation as yours. You feel what I'm saying?
Clout chasing.
Yeah, the hardest thing I go with is about responding to people, bro.
Right.
Like, why respond? Like, respond back for what? You feel what I'm saying? As much as I be wanting to respond to some shit that people, I'm like, it ain't stopping my day. Nothing that they said is stopping my day.
Right.
It ain't stopped the money. It ain't stopped the progression.
Niggas is focused.
You feel me? It didn't stop nothing, so why even respond to it? Like, keep it going. And then sometimes the fucked up part about it is, like, sometimes the hate validates what you're doing. You feel me?
Right.
Sometimes when they hating, it lets you know. They hating for a reason. You feel me? And some people, like, the difference is,
we getting the hate.
Yeah, it's hard for me to relate because I, like, swear right-handed. I don't have that characteristic in me to be a hater. Like, I don't, like, it takes too much energy to sit be mad at something. It's so bad that, like, a motherfucker can do some fucked up shit and I'm mad for 10 minutes and then I'm over it. I might not fuck with you again, but I ain't even tripping with you about it. I can see you and sit down.
To not fuck with somebody doesn't make you a hater.
Not at all. But I'm just saying, like,
you just over it.
I'll be over it.
It happened.
It happened. It's over with. I'm not tripping on that shit. I'm moving forward. But yeah, hate just comes with this shit, man.
Man, all of that. And speaking of moving forward, what you got going on coming up?
Man,
it's in the stash.
We just working, bro. We trying to keep a lot of shit under the hat until it happens, but we just working, moving forward. Trap Private Reserve is on the forefront right now. We got new cookbooks coming out this year for as far as Trap Kitchen. We working on the sports bar. Shit, we waiting for the world to open back up, bro.
Good God,
once
man.
it opens back up, we gotta go crazy. Like, you feel
he
me?
just slap a nigga with some reality. We up here vibing, all kind of shit, and the world to open up. Yeah, I forgot, bro. This shit's on lock. This shit is weird.
This shit is weird, bro. Like, it slowed down the progress a little bit, but we can't wait for it to open back up, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. I feel like this whole Corona shit really separated the hustlers from the lazy folks.
Yeah,
in a way,
but it put a lot of people in the way too.
It did.
You feel what I'm saying?
Now everybody want to do this.
Everybody got a little bit of startup money. You know what I mean? That's it, you know what I mean? They got enough to fill up the tank for right now. You feel me? So it put a lot of people in the way. But you know what I mean? Hopefully, man, life is about the ups and downs. So man, hopefully we just find a balance.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
this shit is fucking crazy.
We can keep the progression going.
I would never thought some shit like this would happen in my lifetime.
Bro, isn't it crazy?
This is some extra.
Wearing a mask everywhere, hopping on planes. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, literally, I'm here right now because I said, you know what? I've been hopping on planes so much that I'm just finna sit. By the grace of God, I ain't got Corona yet. You feel me?
Real.
I'm just sit and chill this weekend. Fuck Super Bowl. Fuck going to any party, any of that shit. I'm just chilling.
I didn't been asked, did I have a mask more times in my life than do you got a condom? Think about
Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
That's fucked up.
And a nigga keep him the Jimmy, you feel me? But about that mask though,
man, they
for
not
real?
playing. They looking at it, bro. It's bad, bro. Like you be scared to cough some places.
You ain't allowed to sneeze anywhere.
What? You better not sneeze.
No way.
Get him out of there. And then like you don't know what's crazy is like you can go like they could book you for some shit. You could pull up to these sets, and as soon as you get there, they're like, "Oh yeah, Corona test," like right there on the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't even, you got to take the test right there, and then you're not going on the set, and they gonna let you know right there if you have it.
Oh, like they just shoving shit in your nose right there?
Right. If you want to go past the set, like you could show up to shoot something like in LA right now. You show up to like go on set to do some shit, right there, Corona test.
So how many times you done got it done?
Man, you got to get it like 2, 3, like sometimes every day if you want to go on set. You feel me?
Damn.
Fuck that. I mean, you got to get the bag, but goddamn, that's extra.
People be staying back like, man, I don't even feel like getting poked today.
Yeah, I'm over here with it. Come holla. What's with the box? What's with the Pablo?
Man, the Pablo was a collab with Soccer Ballin' with Mo Soccer Ballin'. He dropped a new line, which is Pablo. Feel me? I got it on right now. You can go on the website and get it. You feel me?
Fly shit.
And just we're getting ready to come to the market with a strain, with a Pablo strain. And he just been having it like, you know what I mean, smoking with his buddies and shit like
Bro,
that.
where the fuck is Mo? Well, he need to come up here. I'm surprised he didn't come with you.
Bro,
I really thought both y'all niggas was coming.
Bro live in LA, so he's in LA majority of the time. He's out the country.
Off on us.
Yeah, he out the country right now, but then he went on vacation.
See, bro, Mo, he tight. He don't write his shit. He a fly fat nigga. And now he out the country, bro. Who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Who the fuck this nigga think he is?
Hey, man, bro.
that's a different kind of nigga, bro.
Bro just
fuck a rap deal.
Yeah, for real, huh? He living good. Yeah, celebrating every day, man. That's all we can do, man.
You only live once, my nigga.
Yeah. So shit, the Pablo getting ready to hit the market. It's gonna drop in Cali first.
Bet.
And then they'll be up here in Oregon.
Why not home?
Huh?
Why not at home?
See, that's crazy. Why everybody says at home, like our company has 2 homes. Like
I feel it.
Cali's home. Like, you know, I'm originally born in California too.
See, I knew that, but it was one of those things where like.
But Oregon is my home. Don't get it fucked up.
I wanted this interview
Or
to be
going on the
different.
chain.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna ask you the same shit that you done been answering for the last 10, 12 years, my nigga. We coming up here, we gonna thug. You feel me?
We thugging it out.
But yeah, nigga. How did you being from California and coming out here work for you?
Shit, it was smooth because I went to school out here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I've been out here since I was a baby. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, I always was able to go out there and come back. So my whole life, summers we spending in the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As I got older, summers I'm in LA. My dad is from his family's from Southern Cali.
Right.
My mom family live up in Northern Cal. You feel me?
So when being, I don't want to necessarily say an outsider, but like, there's niggas that you grew up with or fucked with when you first got out here and first started doing music that you don't fuck with today, right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed, like, even in your videos, like, there's certain motherfuckers that was in your videos in the beginning, they ain't in your videos no more.
Yeah.
Like, do you still have them relationships, or is it one of those things where, like,
It's just like you outgrow some shit. You feel me? Like, everybody can't go with you to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody ain't on the same time you on. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? And shit, it's still love with a lot of people that I don't associate with. Some people, it's fuck them. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. But shit, I don't speak on it. I just move forward, you know what I mean? And still show love. You feel what I'm saying?
there was a video that I checked out called "The Flyest in the Town." It was you, T Soprano, Pretty Tony, Ella J, and Priv. Right now, it's currently sitting at 80,000 views, and it was released in 2008. As far as the streets is concerned, would you say that's the biggest song that came out of Portland representing Portland
No.
at that time? No?
Silver Rose.
Silver Rose, that was, yeah. Yeah.
Silver Rose probably the biggest song, like,
Ever?
that touched. I mean, I was around for that, so I just know, like, that shit was getting spun in clubs. Major DJ spinning that shit in Miami, New York. Like, that shit was getting buzzed. Like, you feel me?
Right.
So, I mean, probably for the town, like, a lot of people from the town like that song because they had multiple people from the town on there. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was something dope for that time and era for the town. But, like, it's not a song to me that stands the test of times, like, where I'll be like, oh, I'd be offended if that song wasn't on YouTube or something no more. You feel me?
Damn. But Silver Rose, though?
Silver Rose for sure.
So, like, you would have thought that, like, because I like that song. I fuck with Silver Rose. And
I never heard somebody on auto-tune in the city at that time. We was in New York, I think, when we made that song.
So you guys shot it in New York, too, or came out here and shot
I
it?
think we shot the video out here, but we recorded that song in New York.
Who did you guys record it with?
We recorded at my boy Smilo's studio.
That motherfucker nice.
Yeah.
For that time, you feel me? That motherfucker nice, you feel me?
That shit was hard, bro.
Oh, God. That nigga Mo, again, nigga, all up in the motherfucking tub, thinking he Biggie Smalls and shit, bro. It was hella people in that video.
Yeah, to me, that probably, I mean, like, even shooting that video, the time, like, everything, that was a fun time, like, you feel me?
So was that a period in time that you really fucked with? Was the Silver Rose era? Or can you call that
It was
era?
a real wave, like, at that time. Like, bro, we could go anywhere in the city. They was letting us in the club, like, you know what I mean? That shit
Y'all had y'all way.
We had the wave, like, then. Source Magazine around that time. You feel what I'm saying? Every blog was blogging about us. Like, it was just early. It had potential to be a big record. For real.
It had the potential, or it did become a big record?
It was, but it had the potential to be an even bigger record.
So what happened?
I don't remember what happened around this. I think that was like the time when everything just sort of discombobbled, came apart with Coast to Coast and us and shit.
What happened with Coast to Coast?
Just, I mean, as artists wanting to do other shit, me and Elijah, just our music timing was like we were making music in two different directions, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like when you work to get to a certain point and shit doesn't go right, everybody's going to have their own opinions. Like, we're all good now. Like, me and Elijah super good. You feel what I'm saying? Me and Fats is my boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we never straight apart, like, on some storm and mad shit. It was just like everybody just started working in their own directions.
Right.
You know, Fats moved his company from being here in Portland to out in Miami. You know what I mean?
Blew the fuck up.
He blew his shit up here, though. You feel me? He just
Right.
moved his shit to Miami. Like, you feel me? It was a good business move for him. But, like, other than that, he was already blown up. But it was like he was a mixtape company. We were trying to be artists. Like, we were trying to create a project, sell a, you know what I mean? Like, it was just two different directions of what we were doing, you know. And then at that time, like with me, I think I ended up getting on some street shit, going to the pen, you feel what I'm saying? Shit like that, you feel me?
How much time did you do in the pen?
I had like 36 months, but I ended up going to boot camp. So I came.
10 niggas said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I was back on the scene 18 months.
Let me knock this out real quick.
Let me get it out of here, man. Do this shit and get back to it. Like, I'm one of them, man. I don't got no time to be like tied down. You know what I mean?
That.
Like, being on probation. Like, that's why I always encourage my young niggas, like, bro, you on probation, take the time, get yourself together, get off of that shit. Don't live your life. I was one of them niggas that was kept being on probation. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, I go to jail, bro. Give me my time, my nigga. So when I get out this motherfucker, I'm out this motherfucker.
Man. Like, that shit hold you back, bro. That shit is a real...
Niggas be trying to get back to the streets hella fast, and I get it. Don't get it fucked up. And I got kids, you feel me? But I need to think smart. I'm not trying to miss any time with them, but at the same time, bro, I don't need them fucking with me.
Man, come on, bro. That
when you out my business, goddamn it, you out my fucking business.
Yeah, so I think I ended up going to jail. Mo ended up going to jail. We just was locked up for a while. And then when I came home, I just came home like 100 miles and running.
Y'all niggas did it,
you
bro.
Feel what I'm saying? And I ain't really looked back. You know what I mean? Of course, I done took some stumbles, learning lessons, but like, bro, I just think about me. I just been like, if we put the vision together and we're gonna do it, I'm willing to invest the time, like from my clothing store to all of that shit. Like I'm willing to try it out to see if the shit work. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, plug them in. Where can the people tap in to get the clothes, the
shit?
The
you
food,
can go on the website, man.
That.
On the website, biscuitboys.com, man. You can go get all the merch and shit, all the new shit. You can still pull up on the closet, man. Over there, Black Mannequin. We still got the store rocking.
Yeah.
Shit, man. The food cart on 82nd, 3137 Northeast 82nd. That's open Tuesday through Saturday. Shit, man. We just out here.
What's the social media?
Social media is Trap Kitchen PDX and trap_private_reserve.
That part. Man, tap in with my peoples, man. If you in the town, pull up. You feel me? What's the what is it? Weed Maps? Y'all on Weed Maps?
Yeah.
You feel me? Tap in on Weed Maps. Figure out.
I forgot. I forgot the name, but a new delivery service just picked us up where they deliver to you.
They delivering the weed?
Yeah, I said that's cool.
Don't play with me.
Yeah, they got this new company out here that does it. Yeah,
I
certified.
Need that. What was the Give me 3 dispensaries that got you. Lemonade.
Both Lemonade locations. Of course, Americana's always going to have our product. That's like our landing home. That's headquarters. If you're in Eugene, Sweet Tooth got us in Eugene right now. They going up.
Man, so this is what you do. Go on Weed Maps, look up them locations, you feel me? Tap in, go in there, tell them you want the motherfucking trap, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Jay.
That's some good shit.
That was a podcast.
I love it.
We had an hour and a half, my nigga.
Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners.
Man, we won
Talk
today.
that shit.
We won today. Man, I greatly appreciate you coming over here, bro.
It's love, bro.
We're gonna
Anytime,
do this shit
bro.
again. You feel me? I'm trying to get down to LA with y'all niggas, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, come on, man. Like I always say, man, I always post where we gonna
Don't
be
play
at,
with me,
what we
bro.
doing,
Don't
bro.
play with me.
All you gotta do is say you gonna be down there. You wanna slide up to something, bro. As soon as this shit opens back up, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
I just need a setup, a place to set up. Wherever we can set up at, man. We running this XL shit to the top, my nigga.
Y'all doing pop-ups now, man. Y'all ready?
Bro, I'm ready. I've been ready, my nigga.
Yeah.
Corona ain't stopping shit, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
put your mask on and get
you
there.
feel me? Give me my space, the mask. We gonna get it in. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. If you still listening, I greatly appreciate you. If you still tuned in, watching, I greatly appreciate you. Fucking with me the long way, man. This is your boy Milliaon. This is another episode. Everything X motherfucking L.
Yes, sir.